On this episode of the Carolina Sports Guy, it's Bo time. Yes, we'll be doing a mukbang with Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits. And we're going to talk about the first quarter, Carolina Panthers, first 4 games in the 2021 season. So sit back, relax. The episode, we'll be eating some Bojangles chicken and talking about Carolina Panthers. Hello, YouTube friends and family. If you're not a subscriber yet, please do. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. Help Uncle Chucky out. Give me a big like button. Hit that big like button and just pound it so I know that you like content like this. Leave me some comments below. Let me know what you want to see. What kind of food would you like me to eat? To an extent. And let me know what other content, whether it be about the Panthers, the Carolina Hurricanes, Charlotte Hornets, or college sports in the Carolinas. Also, please hit that notification button, that bell notification, so you'll be notified when we put more content like today's video out. Alright folks, today I thought I'd share some Bojangles, a 4-piece Supreme. And when I was in line at Bojangles getting this 4-piece Supreme, I said, 4. Can the Carolina Panthers go in the 2021 season and be 4-0 the first quarter of their games? Well, alright folks, if you haven't tried Bojangles, you need to. Bojangles is currently in 14 states. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina of course, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Arkansas, Kentucky, West Virginia, D.C., Maryland, Pennsylvania, Illinois, and soon to be this year, I believe, Ohio. And if you never had a spicy chicken, I love these fingers. They got good seasoned Cajun fries. They're really good. And very good biscuits. Alright folks, getting this video, I thought when we were sitting here talking about and eating Bojangles, we're talking about the Carolina Panthers. This is an early look. Break it into 4 quarters. Probably do mukbangs. We'll probably do one if there's a certain type of food, whether it be a Wendy's, Baconator, a Whopper from Burger King, or a place like Cookout, or Sonic, with our hot dogs, Dairy Queen even. A certain food you want me to eat or certain type of food, let me know. And maybe when I decide to do the second quarter, which will be games 5 through 8 with the Carolina Panthers this season, we can get into that. For these first 4 games, first we need to kind of look at the games we're going to play basically in September. And the first team we're going to play on opening week, we're going to play the game in Charlotte, is against the New York Jets. Now, I know you can tell by the way I'm eating this. This Bojangles is very tasty. I myself do not prefer the chicken on the bone. Well, give me a comment below. You like KFC better? Popeyes? Church's chicken? Or you got a local joint? Bojangles is always a line. Always a line of Bojangles. In fact, the Carolina Hurricanes, if they win, score a power play goal, something like that, they do a bow time where all you got to do is tell them it's bow time, Carolina Hurricanes, and I think you get a free Bowberry biscuit after they win a game. But that's not at every participating Bojangles. Well, we're going to look at this game, New York Jets. Now, New York doesn't have a Bojangles. I'll go ahead and let you know that right now. I guess they got what is it they have up there? White Castle. We don't have a White Castle in where I'm at in North Carolina. Maybe another part, maybe around Charlotte. But where I'm at, we don't have a White Castle. I think the closest White Castle might be in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. And so you people in New York, if you come down for the Jets-Panther game in Charlotte, please get you some Bojangles. As a matter of fact, Bojangles was formed in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1977. Like I said, 14 states, getting ready to be 15, and in Washington, D.C. And it's really good. It's a nice spicy kick to their chicken. But this first game against the New York Jets at home, we're going to be taking on new head coach Robert Saleh, who was the defensive coordinator of the 49ers, a rah-rah guy. I expect good things from him. He'll turn that organization around. They have nowhere to go but up. Of course, they got Zach Wilson, a new quarterback from BYU. Looks like a young Brett Favre. And, of course, on our side of the ball, we got Sam Darnold, who's leaving New York. So that should be very interesting. Now, I will say in this game, I don't take it lightly, but I do feel that the Carolina Panthers can win a game here. It could be a very good game for Sam Darnold to look well with DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey, and our defense to run well on this rookie quarterback. So let's see how we do. But I am going to chalk up this first game against the New York Jets as a victory for the Carolina Panthers. Now, in saying that, we're going to look at the second game. Our second game, we're going to be playing the New Orleans Saints. Yes, the dreaded Saints. And check out my video if you haven't seen me talk about McDonald's quarter pounder dressed like a Big Mac and why I hate the New Orleans Saints. I put a video up about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Check that out. This second game of the year, we're playing New Orleans, and we're playing them at home. Now, last year when we played at New Orleans, I believe it was a close game. Missed a field goal at the end that would have tied it and sent it in overtime. And then we went to New Orleans. New Orleans came to Charlotte the last game of the season, and we got beat pretty good. Until that game, Carolina had been in every game, had won 5, had lost 8 games by 8 games by a total of 8 points or less. And the only 2 games we had been beaten by double digits was against Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay with Tom Brady. And then we got the last game of the season with New Orleans, and they beat us pretty well, double digits in Charlotte. But I think we had some injuries. We didn't play everybody. I know that they were going to the playoffs, and they rested some starters. But I think it was the end of the year, and everybody was checking out. Taysom Hill at quarterback. Is he going to start? Is it going to be Jameis Winston? Cameron Jordan? The defense is still pretty good. It's going to be an interesting game, but I think this is where Matt Rule's going to put his foot down and finally step on the head of that snake, Sean Payton. And I think the beloved Panthers are going to sneak out a win against these Saints. We're going to go 2-0. Now, I'm bringing up the Bojangles today because, hey, there's not a Bojangles franchise in Louisiana. Why? They're scared Bojangles are being created in Charlotte. They're afraid of a little competition. Maybe they love that Popeye's ghost chicken so much. I love Popeye's too, but maybe they think Popeye's being a Louisiana fried chicken, that's the only kind of chicken they can eat. Well, anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if New Orleans won the game, but I feel we're breaking through. Drew Brees is gone. Our defense has gotten better. And our offense, hopefully we can match up against the Saints defense. I think we can take it to New Orleans. And Sean Payton wagon, Charlotte, go buy Bojangles and get you some Bojangles. And maybe they can spit into seasoning for you. Okay, the third game, we're going to Texas. The first road game, we're going to play the Houston, Texas. And I don't think Deshaun Watson will be playing for them. I thought he might be playing for the Panthers. But even with all those legal issues he's got going on, don't know if he's going to play this year or not. But if he does, I doubt he'll be playing early on. And I don't think we'll see him in Houston. Now, Tyrod Taylor's not a bad quarterback. He's athletic. He should be their starter. They did draft a quarterback in the draft, Davis Mills. They had signed Ryan Finley, who played at NC State. And I believe they cut him. And I don't know if he's gone back to the Bengals or not. But I was shocked by that move. But Houston does have some playmakers. They have some running backs. And Phillip Lindsay and, of course, a couple other guys on the team and some receivers on the team that they have. And, I don't expect their defense for Shaq Lawson to be too bad. But I just see, and I'm not saying this, I'm going to go 2-0. I just feel like we can pick up a win against the Jets early on in the coach's career for Sailor. And having a rookie quarterback, we should win the game. The New Orleans game, like I said, I know they've beaten us 8 out of the last 9, but it's time for a change. We hung with them last year in one game. Second game we didn't. I just see us getting a win there. This third game against Houston, Houston's not very good. We're on the road. Anything can happen. Anything can change. I really do feel if the Carolina Panthers should be 3-0 after this game. I'd be disappointed if we're not at least 2-1, but I see 3-0. And by the way, while we're going to Houston, maybe we should bring some Bojangles there. Let Deshaun Watson, while he's getting a massage, he can get him a biscuit or some of these fries. And let the state of Texas know, because they don't have one, just like Louisiana, they don't have a Bojangles. Well, they have Whataburger, which I know North Carolina, at least not in the eastern part of the state, doesn't have a Whataburger. I've always wanted to try because I've heard they had a spicy ketchup. Hey, that's a small chicken when they gave me. I kind of got ripped off. That's probably kind of like this is the Houston Texans when I'm eating here. It's the small one, smallest chance for them to beat us. Okay, while we're down that third week in Houston, we might as well go ahead and stay in Texas because week 4, we're on the road again and we're playing Dallas. Now, if there is a game I see us definitely probably losing, it is the week 4 game against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I'm not giving up on that game. I think we can win. And until we've proven we can beat New Orleans, we might not win that one. But if I play my cards right, if we play our cards right, I think the Panthers can and should beat the Jets week 1. Week 2 being a home game, I just think it's time ruling the guys in our young defense. What we got with Sam Darnold, we can beat New Orleans. Now, I'm saying we will, but like I said, I feel pretty confident we'll be 2-0. Week 3, if we do well, Houston may surprise. A new head coach. But they have some weaknesses and they got some glaring needs. Should be a game we can go on the road maybe and win, and let's get the Panthers get a win here. So we could be going into the Dallas game 3-0. And Dallas, as long as they got it, I should be eating Shoney's talking about him because Mike McCarthy looks like Shoney's big boy. And, of course, Jerry Jones, what a hustler and slick guy he is. He should be a used car salesman. I don't know. But their defense is pretty stacked. I mean, they did well in the draft, drafting Michael Parsons out of Penn State at linebacker. I like that pick. They also picked up some another linebacker in the draft. And they still got Zeke Elliott's there. I mean, he's going to be running the ball, and he's tough. And if Dak Prescott is improved, and if he's gotten better from his injury, they're going to be tough. Our defense is going to have to be up to the challenge. Of course, with their defense, I expect that our offense with Sam Darnold, DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey, we're going to have our hands full. And, of course, Dallas has an abundance of wide receivers. My God, if there's a roster out there with loaded wide receivers, it's Dallas. So, in saying that, if there is one game of these 4 we will lose, it'll be this game against the Cowboys. Now, does that mean I don't think we can't beat the Cowboys? I think I'm still finishing the Houston Texans off. I think we can beat them. It's just the odds of me thinking the Panthers will be 4-0. It's feasible. I see being 4-0 more than being 0-4. We could be 2-2. We could beat Houston and the Jets are scheduled. Maybe we lose to New Orleans or we lose to Dallas. I'd really be disappointed to come out of 4 weeks if we're not 3-1. Now, this is an early look, I know. But, much like Bojangles, get in line, folks, because it's going to be an interesting season. So, chances of being 4-0, let me know what you think in the comments. You think the Carolina Panthers have a chance to be 4-0? Maybe you think it's 3-1. Please don't tell me you think we'll be 0-4. But leave me some comments below. Hit that bell notification to be notified of more content like this in the future. Let me know what you think of today's video. Pound that like button. Let me know that you like this video. And please, by all means, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Bojangles. And we'll see you next time on another episode of the Carolina Sports Guy.